Best damn podcast, the best damn town. You wanna get up, get ready to get down. With its big wide sky and the wild river Thames, if you wanna go, we can take you there to Great Falls, Montana.
Welcome to the greatest damn town in Montana, Great Falls. I'm Rebecca Ingham.
I'm Shannon Newth.
And we're no damn experts. Today, I'm so excited. It's been a long time, folks. It's been over 200 episodes since you've heard from this person last.
Before my time.
Which is really, really sad. This woman has single-handedly transformed this community. Can you imagine that kind of an introduction?
Oh my gosh.
I'm feeling kind of special.
Yeah, no, you should. Wow.
The illustrious owner of the world famous Sip and Dip Lounge, the owner of the O'Hare Inn that has been fully retrovated back to its 1950s glory, the owner, the operator, the mermaid tail sewer, Sandra Johnson Thayers. Welcome to the podcast again.
I feel like I should have a drum roll
Are you
after
ready?
that.
Oh, well, I have.
Look what we've got.
I have. Oh.
Yeah, we're so
messed
good.
this up.
Quality operation
It's
here.
been a while.
What does this one do? Oh.
That's not it.
We've got features on
You
here
go-
that we
you
don't
go
even
ahead.
use.
There. That's what I was looking for. There it is. You're
Now
welcome.
I feel like I'm on stage in my own comedy show.
There you
It's
go.
only going to get worse today. This many episodes in,
That's right.
quality has not improved. I don't know what to tell you. So, Sandy, you're not here necessarily to talk about all the things that I mentioned,
Right.
but for our listeners who maybe this is their first episode, let's give a recap of who you are. Tell us about the life and times of Sandy.
We're just like a couple minutes, or do you want
I mean,
the extended
big
version?
overview. Are you from Great Falls? How long you been here? What keeps you here? What
Okay.
keeps you up at night?
Oh, that list is
That's
long.
yeah. I can imagine.
What's Halloween like for you in your front yard?
With or without the fire calls.
Oh dear.
So I have been a resident of Great Falls since I was born. I did spend some formidable years in Spokane and Billings, where I learned the hotel business. And the O'Hare has been in my family since 1968. My stepdad bought it at that time from the O'Hare brothers with some business partners. And in 1994, the last business partner wanted out, and he said, "You need to move back to Great Falls." I said, "It'll be a cold day in HE double toothpicks." Thank you very
here,
much.
kids.
Accurate. Yeah.
When I moved back to Great Falls, and a couple months later, here I am. So that was
Didn't take long for that to freeze over.
36 years ago.
Oh my goodness!
I have been living in an icy tundra.
Only part of the year.
Only part of the year.
That's why inside it's always summer
right
for you.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you can't have mermaids in frozen tundra.
That's right.
No.
That's right.
And
Although we have put them in frozen tundra.
Yeah.
we did.
Yes.
Yes. That's the closest I ever came to a work comp claim for a mermaid. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Yeah, you're welcome. We never dropped one once.
A mermaid?
We never dropped a mermaid.
Wow.
No, Rebecca thought it was a great idea to do a photo shoot with the mermaids and a Harley Davidson
Yes,
motorcycle.
I'm aware that was during
And
my
it was
husband's time here. He had a lot to do
20
with that.
below zero
Yeah.
at Giant Springs that day.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, Giant Springs is, a hot tub when it's that cold out. So.
We couldn't put them in
We
the
could put
water.
them in the water.
I know they
but
won't
yeah,
let you do
no.
that. Too bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have been running the O'Hare. I have been running the Sip and Dip. I also run Clark and Louie's, although my food and beverage manager, Donnie, really does the hard lifting in that part of the business. And I guess maybe I'm bored after all these years? I don't know.
Okay.
It could be because you are here to talk about yet
something
another
else.
new
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I always say that most great business ideas start when you're having cocktails with friends.
Accurate. Yeah.
As this one did.
Fantastic.
We were talking
That seems
about
appropriate
a
for
visit
this.
to a big city, and we said we should buy one of them pedal trolley things
Yeah.
that we saw.
Yeah.
And,
here you are.
so a pen and a cocktail napkin later, we had a business plan. And that was a couple months actually before COVID hit. So it kind of went
Okay.
to the wayside. 2 years ago, I approached Seth and Mike, the gents down the block from me, and said, here's a business idea. I give you 2 years. If you don't do anything with it, I'm going to do it myself.
Ooh.
They didn't do anything with it. So I
guess I'll have to do it myself.
You have
I
to
guess
follow up on that.
So in September of last year, I found a pedal trolley that was for sale from Lethbridge, Canada.
Ooh, thank you,
And,
Canada.
right, we got it down here in the cloak of darkness because we wanted to surprise everyone in the parade of lights with it.
Ooh.
The problem is that it arrived on a flatbed semi.
Those are so easy to hide, though.
inconspicuous.
I mean,
Yes.
nobody even notices them.
Right,
But
especially
even
downtown.
better, because they thought we had a loading dock. Where does one find a loading dock to unload a trolley at midnight in downtown
in
Great Falls
downtown.
on a Sunday night?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Easy.
So thankfully, Ox from Ox and Sons Towing showed up. We had a wrecker that could go flat. He lifted it. We rolled the trolley, and he rolled it over to the garage.
Did you get video of this?
We do have video of it. It is epic. Yeah.
We should share that video.
There were a few people that came outside to see what we were up to at the time.
Who were
Like in the
staying.
hotel, that there were
Yeah.
guests at
Yeah.
the hotel. Like,
We were
what is
what
happening?
is that?
Yeah.
What is that? They're what? We're like
Where
we've
am I
seen one of
Too
staying?
big
those.
for
Yeah.
a body. I don't know.
Yeah. And then it sat in the garage for a while. We got it all decked out for Parade of Lights, and that's when we showed it off.
Awesome.
So, not everyone is quick to think of what a pedal trolley is.
That's
but,
true.
It's basically a lot of bicycles together.
So really what it is,
Paint the picture for us. Paint the visual image.
what it is a very long vehicle that's
Okay.
actually built on a pickup truck bed chassis.
Okay.
Oh.
And it has 14 bicycles on the edge of it that you pedal to make it move.
Is it more like a unicycle?
It's a unicycle times 13
Yeah.
because there's 14 seats.
Okay.
We do have a motor on it, so you don't have to pedal super hard.
That's probably helpful.
We learned that lesson without the motor. It's very difficult. It's a great workout, let me tell you. We should just be running it out at noon every day for
There
a
you go.
workout class.
There you go.
But we did put a motor on it, so we will have 14 seats available for rent.
Okay. 14 butts can be
Yeah.
accommodated.
Here's the key. Of those 14 seats, 3 you do not have to pedal.
Oh.
Anywhere else,
Do
if you are
you-
located on the trolley, your legs better be moving or we're
Ooh.
not going anywhere.
Is that disclosed ahead of time? Which seats are the
It
the
will be
pedal ones?
disclosed
Okay.
ahead of time, yeah.
So, on the website, when I go to reserve this and I just want to meet new friends and I'm picking a seat, will it say seat 4, no pedal?
It does not. You simply
just
buy
say,
a ticket.
I want on the trolley. Here's my
Yep.
ticket.
When
Okay.
you show up to load the trolley,
You better fight for your.
we are not even going to tell you what doesn't pedal because all of them actually have pedals.
oh
They're just not necessarily all hooked up.
oh
Well, that is
sounds like
better,
a fun game.
helpful.
Yes.
Ooh,
And as you know, with the trolley tours that we'll have in the evening, we actually have 3 stops that we'll be making at local establishments. And depending on how much people enjoy themselves, we may be having to move people around
Yeah.
to the non-pedaling bikes as the evening goes on.
Okay,
we're gonna
so
switch you over here.
Yes.
is there some type of strap? Are you Is there any?
There is no
Okay.
seatbelts
All
on
right.
the
Safety.
seats.
Yep.
Take life
You
into
gotta
your
make
own
sure.
hands.
Right.
You gotta
We-
have
we
your own
are-
accountability here.
We are being very, very careful. There will be a safety briefing before people get on. you cannot have anything in your pockets because as you're pedaling, if you have things in your pockets,
they'll pop out.
those things will fall out. And that's the number one way people get hurt on this trolley is they'd hop off to pick up the stuff that was in their pockets that we told them not to put in there in the first
pocket
place.
stuff.
That makes sense.
So,
What's the max speed of this pedal trolley?
okay. This is why there are no seatbelts. Are you ready?
Yes.
It goes 5 miles an hour at top speed.
Nice.
That's
Flying.
It's flying.
seems pretty
The
fast.
smoke will be coming from the
right.
tires.
Do you have? Is there a taskmaster on the trolley, like a seat where someone's screaming?
Someone's actually paying attention. Yeah.
Are you not pedaling?
Yes.
Pedal.
There are also lights signifying
good.
when you should pedal and when you should not be pedaling.
Helpful.
We will have 2 employees all the time on the trolley.
Okay. That's good.
1 driver and 1
Now,
trolley
is
person.
the driver more of a steerer, or do they actually have like full control on?
They have full
Okay,
control. They
okay.
have brake control,
Good.
motor control, radio control,
Oh, okay.
stereo control.
Good. Yes.
Can the driver be bribed to adjust the music to the kind of music the rider is paying for? You know, similar to like a dueling pianos. If I pay enough, I'm going to get my song.
I would bet that you could give it a go, and they would gladly take your money for that opportunity. There is nothing in our operating policies that says they can't.
There we go.
All right. You're going to be doing a lot of bribing, I think.
Now, are there going to be set tours, or is it just like Friday night at 6 you jump on and make your 3 stops and you're like, that was a good week?
See, I'm envisioning this as like it's just free for all. They're just going wherever, whenever, and nobody's guiding. So this is all good to hear that there's some
Right. So there is structure to it.
chaperoning involved.
At 1:00 every day, we will do a historical tour.
That's
on the
fantastic.
trolley.
Ooh,
Good
You
to
know,
that's nice.
So
That's
for
great.
people coming to visit, if they want a
Yeah.
easier way to see the sights downtown,
Perfect.
so it'll be a 2.5-hour tour. And I have some of the historic preservation ladies working on a script for me for that.
That's fantastic.
So we will offer that every day at 1:00, and then at 5:30 and 8:30 each evening, there will be the pub trolley tours. So
Oh,
5:30, we will leave from the O'Hare, and we will bring everybody back between 8 and 8:15 and load up the next crew, and out we go again.
that's great. And every day, or which days?
Every day.
Okay.
We do have to have a minimum of 6 riders
Okay.
for the trolley to go
have
out.
enough oomph
Even with
to
the
it?
motor assist, we have to have 6 people
Okay.
on board.
Okay.
Or you're not going.
Yeah.
Or you're not going. You
You're
just
going to
stay
go
at the
half
sip
a
and dip
mile
and
per
drink all
hour.
night.
Yeah.
Just
there
have
you
to
go.
sit on the trolley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does this start?
We are hoping to start tours April 1st.
Okay.
But it is weather permitting.
Yeah, that's
we
what I was
cannot
wondering. I mean, are we going out today? It's,
Yeah, we cannot
The
operate
roads
it
are
in
pretty
snow.
clear.
That's true. Yeah.
But it's cold.
Yes.
And it's
Very
not an
cold.
enclosed vehicle.
I
And
mean,
it doesn't have
you're doing a workout.
it doesn't have heated seats. It doesn't have heated handlebars.
Not a lot
No.
of comfort is what you're saying, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's really not.
How fun though in the summer, especially when it stays
Yep.
light so late. Like that'll be great.
And then people will also have the opportunity to book it as a charter
Yeah.
if they want to take the whole entire day with it.
Yeah.
We are going to keep it within a 2.5 mile radius of downtown because it doesn't do well on hills. It's not necessarily pedaling up a hill is going to suck, but
Yeah.
coming down,
It's a little hard to control.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that everybody's safe. So
That's
2.5
again,
miles
no
within
seat
downtown
belts.
Great Falls.
Right. That makes sense too, because
Yeah.
you're pedaling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work.
Nice. Yeah.
The 5 o'clock and the 8:30 pub crawl tours, you're making strategic stops to get drinks, correct?
Correct. So
Okay.
we will leave the O'Hare at 5:30 and 8:30, and we will pedal down First Avenue South
On streets or on sidewalks?
on streets.
Okay.
It is the size of a pickup,
Okay.
so it's large and in charge.
Yeah.
We are attempting to stay to the one-ways so that people can go around
Easily
us
go around.
when we are
Oh.
traveling at top speed
Smart.
of
5.
miles per hour.
Smart. Yep.
And so we will make our first stop, which we're still deciding which that will be. Our second stop, we will pedal over to Kellergeist.
Okay.
They are our second stop. And then our third stop, we will come up Central Avenue to the Side Quest Arcade Bar. And then we will end at the O'Hare.
Nice.
They will have between half an hour, 45 minutes to go in, get a cocktail or two, few
Get
shots.
pictures in front of the
Perfect.
murals.
Yeah. And then we're going to load them back up. And they got 10 to 15 minutes to pedal their way down the street. And yeah, we'll drop them off to the next place.
And that is the same route at 5:30 and 8:30.
At this time, yes.
Okay.
And the historic one, do you have a kind of general route for the historic one?
So we'll leave the O'Hare. We will head over towards St. Anne's Cathedral.
Oh, that's
And
such a
then
nice spot.
Again, circle back to the one-way.
Yep.
So second, and then we will head down towards the courthouse and the old jail, down towards Gibson Park, and
That's a
then
beautiful
just kind of
area.
make a big loop
Yeah.
through downtown.
Very
Well,
nice.
the nice thing about that is you can just pedal and listen to the stories.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
have to stop and necessarily get out. Are drinks provided in that one?
We will have bottled water.
Oh, see? That's good.
That is helpful.
Working out.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to make a pub stop at
Right.
2:00 in the afternoon, who are we to
I
say
mean,
no?
All it takes is money and a bribe to the
Right.
driver.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, there's
exactly
a
right.
lot of historic things downtown where they could stop and get a drink and get a
Yes.
history lesson too.
Yes.
So
We don't have any
yeah.
planned stops at the time, but
yeah.
that's
never
not to
know.
say we
Yeah.
can't add them.
If you're a true natural born leader, get those other 13
That's
butts
right.
to agree and
That's right.
grease the driver's hand. I bet you can make a lot of things happen.
It's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of time between 1:00 and 5:30 when the pub truck next
yeah.
pub
Yeah.
leaves. So.
No kidding.
I think
And truly, we have it planned out. Now, that's not to say that we've actually solidified it.
Sure.
Like we
have you
have the
done
website.
have you done the route yet?
No, because
'Cause
there's
it's snow.
3 feet
Yeah.
of snow out on
Right.
the road. No, it's best guess at this point. I'm not
I
going
want
to
to
lie.
see Sandy out there trying to pedal this in the snow and figure
So
it out.
when we first got it, before the parade of lights, we thought, we should really take this out for a test run.
yeah.
And we were all gung-ho to go 2 miles. And on the third block, we were drenched in sweat and we were sober and we had no desire to pedal any farther.
Yeah.
And so we made it 3.5 blocks, waved at the folks at Steinhaus and Howard's and circled back around.
Nice.
And we parked it. Because it is hard work.
How many people did you have? The full 14 seats full?
No, we had 10. But we also had 2 of our maintenance men pushing it from the
Oh my gosh. They're just walking, pushing it.
They
oh my
were, too.
gosh. That's amazing.
At the time, they were our motor assist.
Okay.
I can't imagine just the fun that's going to be had, voting people off and picking someone else
Right.
up off the street.
You're
This
like, "You're
dude's
out."
not pedaling.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need someone. Oh,
Yeah.
they look young and
Yeah.
healthy. Let's get them
You know,
on.
kidding.
the big thing is remember to bring your ID because if you book a seat and you don't bring your ID to prove to me you're 21, you're just going to have to sadly walk along next to us because you're not sitting on the trolley.
Oh, they don't even get to sit on it
no.
if they're less than 21.
No, you have to be
Wow.
21 years old
Okay.
for tickets. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just
Whether you're
keeping
drinking or
everybody
not.
safe.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
want to be.
You can walk alongside and wave like
Right.
you're in a parade. It's fine. It's only 5 miles
Yeah.
an hour.
Right.
If you're misbehaving, the driver has every right to tell you to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way that works.
Perfect.
So,
What does my physical fitness self-evaluation need to be to determine if I can go on this or not?
We need you to sit at home and really evaluate if you're capable of doing this. Here's your tips.
honestly, anyone can enjoy this.
Okay.
We recommend. Well, you do have to be at least 21 for
Yeah.
the tickets, even the historical part of it.
Okay.
So, the older folks. I'm going to say me. I'm 55. I didn't die. We had some even older folks than that. Nearing 65. They didn't die.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and if you're older than that, maybe you'll just luck out and get one of the non-pedaling seats and can just
Maybe.
wave like a parade
or
princess.
you're like the Jennings and they're going to be the
Right.
stars of the pedal show. So.
I want to go with Chuck and Jerry.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
you could leave your feet up the whole time
Right.
and they'd take care of
That's
it.
right. Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
I know
So-
who my inaugural trip is going to be with.
You really, truly do not
Becky
have to
Nelson.
be physically fit. Correct.
Yes. Yeah, let's get
The
the, Nelsons
Jennings,
and the
Becky.
Jennings. Yep. Then you really can just sit there and
Yeah.
I've bought your tickets. Take me for a ride.
the gals from Thrive Cycle in there. They
Right.
can leave. Yeah.
Make it look easy. That's who I need to hire to do the promo video.
There you go.
You know,
yeah.
and so instead of everybody looking like they're dying,
Maybe you can work a partnership of like, here, go to Thrive. Here's a coupon. Go see how you
Work
do
out
there. Then you can come.
Come back. Maybe you can
she'll
start our
evaluate you
video.
if
Right.
you're good enough. We did a lot of research into it. I called a lot of these cycle companies,
Yeah.
these pedal trolley tours, and said, you know, what have the problems been that
Yeah.
you've had? And they all said, you know, people of all ages can do it.
Yeah.
Especially because we put the motor on it.
Yeah.
So it's really not going to be that
Not
much work.
actually dependent on
I
you
mean,
pedaling.
truly, we're not going to offer a drinking event to people that we don't think are going to die.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not good PR, really.
It's really not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
really,
doesn't-
really
Another
bad.
person
bode well
dies
for
on
you.
the pedal trolley today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just would be bad. It
Yeah.
would be bad for business.
And then Sandy has to come on. Turns out if you have a heart condition,
Right.
Yeah, there is a lengthy
This is where the self-evaluation
liability
comes
release form
Shocking.
that has
Yeah.
to be completed before you get on. But with all that said, it's going to be a super fun time.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Well,
if you're going to go out, this is probably the way to do it.
And the best part is it ends at a hotel. So you just
Correct.
you have a place to rest when you're
Rent a
done.
room, take a nap.
Right. That's
Or,
right.
you know, go up and have another cocktail or two at
Yep,
the sip and
That's
dip.
right. Yeah.
Get your bearings straight again. And
Yeah.
So we're calling it SIDS,
SID.
Yeah.
SID apostrophe S,
Uh-huh.
in lieu of sip and dip.
Uh-huh.
Connecting
Because
the
we had to
dots.
form a separate LLC company for the pedal trolley.
Okay.
So we're borrowing from the management agreement with the Sip and Dip.
Gotcha.
So it's called SIDS Pedal Trolley Tours.
Yeah.
Can it be found? Like, obviously, there'll be a website connected to I'm going to call it the complex that is at the O'Hare.
Actually, the website is a standalone website. It is
Okay.
sidspedaltrolleytours.com.
Okay.
It is live. People can go there to look at some of the information if they want.
Right.
We will be having tickets available. I'm hoping on Monday.
Okay.
We'll see.
Great.
How we have the software in place. We just have to get it embedded into
Sure.
the website. Right
Can
now.
people buy tickets day of?
They can buy tickets up until the time of the trolley departs.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So some of our folks we know aren't very technologically savvy. So do they have to do it online, or can they walk into the counter at the O'Hare and go, I want to ride it?
They will
Here's
be
my
able
money."
to buy them at the trolley, but it is you do have to have a credit card
Okay.
to buy a ticket.
But someone can help you with that.
But
if
your
you walk up
tips
with
can
your
be
credit
in
card.
cash.
Yes.
Any bribes can be done in cash. Okay.
Definitely cash.
That's the best way to do that.
Encourage
Definitely
that.
If you're not
Perfect.
familiar with how that
Yeah.
seedy underbelly world works,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's always
Yeah.
done in cash.
But you know, they claim it 100% on their taxes.
right?
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Right.
That's the way it works.
Yeah, so they'll be able to buy tickets at the trolley or online if it's bad weather. You know, if we wake up and it's storming all day long,
Yeah.
we're not going to take it out because we don't want you to get wet and have a miserable experience. So we'll let you rebook for another time. We won't refund tickets, but we will let you rebook.
Okay.
Oh, that's good thinking. That works fine with me.
Is there a canopy? I have not seen this yet. So is there like
Oh.
a can? Yeah, I have not. So
I
this
took
is
great pictures.
okay.
There is a
Well, I need to
canopy
see-
over the
okay.
top. So it
Perfect.
is shielded from the sun.
Okay.
Which
Awesome.
is good when you're working
And
out.
at
Yeah.
night, where you've got it all discoed out
Yeah,
with
yeah.
all kinds of lights and speakers.
Yeah.
One of our disclaimers is that we don't talk about politics, but could you hint at what it's like to have to? Do you have to license this thing? Do you
Yeah,
have to?
right.
You know, I'm going to tell you, the city of Great Falls has been phenomenal
Oh,
with this
good.
project.
Awesome.
First thing I did was I sent an email out to the chief of police and said, tell me if you have a problem with
Yeah.
this idea, because if you do, then I'm not moving forward.
Yeah.
And he came back. He said, no, we think it's fine.
Great.
So then I went down to the city and I said, I want to do this. And they said, of course you do. Of course you do.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
I said,
gonna be
so
good.
what do I need to do? And I said, I want to put it in the parade of lights. And he said, have you seen some of the stuff that we allow into the parade? He's like, put it in the parade. We'll talk about it after. I said, okay. Went down to try to buy a business license for it. They said I didn't even need one.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm like,
Well, great.
well, but I'd feel better if I had one.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I'll sell you one if you really want one. I said, I really want one. So I do have a business license
Okay,
for
perfect.
it. But it is just considered a big e-bike.
okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's no licensing through the state of Montana.
Does
this-
that mean people have to wear helmets?
We do have helmets
Okay.
available if they want to use them.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's not a requirement, is it?
It is not a requirement.
But they're there
If
you want
your hair is more important than your brain, that's on you.
I took a fall today at a higher rate of
Yeah.
speed than 5 miles an hour. Sans helmet, and I'm good.
Yeah. No, they'll be available if you want to wear them.
Perfect. How much are we talking? What does
Tickets
this
are going to
cost
be
you?
$28.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
perfect.
bad at
no, that's a
all.
lot. You get a lot for that. Yeah.
Here's the
Oh,
kicker.
wait.
Here's the kicker. We do require,
Uh-huh.
per Montana state law, that you cannot have an open beverage
yeah.
on the trolley. Any beverage that is on the trolley has to be in a cup with a lid. So therefore, when you buy a ticket, you can buy your very own SID Pedal Trolley Tours cup with a
Sippy
lid.
cup.
Look at you.
So you will
you
meet
get a
all rules and
souvenir.
regulations. So if you come out of a pub stop and
Putting
you
it
have
in?
a beer,
Uh-huh.
Pour
that
it in.
beer will have to go into a
Your sippy
container.
cup.
Yes, we are definitely following all Montana state
Look at
liquor
that.
laws.
Is there cup holders?
There is cup holders.
Okay.
Perfect.
There are
Okay.
yes, there are cup holders just like you would find on a boat. The only reason I know this is because when they transported it down from Lethbridge, Canada,
One of them fell out.
a couple of them fell out, and I had to buy marine boat cup holders.
Well, at least you know you can replace them.
Correct.
Is it $28 for the historic tour and the pub crawl tour tickets?
$28 across the board.
Does the historic tour get the sippy cup too?
You can buy the sippy
Anybody
cup.
can buy the
Okay.
sippy cup.
Perfect.
Does
It's extra.
Okay,
the
gotcha.
the pub crawl tour stops include a drink, or you're buying a drink at the
You
stops?
are buying your own beverages.
Gotcha. There
There
we
is
go.
no alcohol sales
Included.
involved in the pub.
But you
trolley.
get bottled water if you go on the
you do
historic
get
tour.
bottled
Okay.
water.
That's not alcohol.
No.
Or a beer.
No, it's not. But
It's
it's
water.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yes. But it will be cold water.
Yes.
Yeah,
In
that's-
case you need them.
Yes.
We are going to do something special for the Mimosa Showdown.
I was just going to go there,
Ooh.
which is, everybody knows, May 18th.
Are you sure?
Yep. 100% on that one.
I hope so, because that's the day I closed out the
Okay,
trolley
perfect.
online
Yeah.
for that day.
Yep.
Yes. So we are going to do a hop on, hop off tour that day.
Ooh.
Just for Mimosa Showdown.
Yeah.
Wherever the hydration stations are located, to be determined,
Uh-huh.
is where we will pick up and drop off folks. So
Oh.
once those hydration stations are determined, we will figure out our map
Awesome.
and route, and
Ooh.
it will be a $5 cash hop on, hop off wristband. If there's room, you get on. If there's not,
You don't.
Too
you
bad.
don't.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
That's
we'll
great.
we'll sell 100 wristbands.
Yeah.
So
That's
Sprint
great.
to the next stop.
What a good idea.
What that means, folks, is a $100 wristband means you're going to have to be quick to the draw, and you're going to have to be focused on what you want to do.
$5 wristband.
Yeah, you
Right.
said
$100.
$100. You meant 100 available.
100 wristbands. You're going to have to be quick to the draw. You
like,
could
wow,
price them at
she
100.
She really upsold those for you.
Yeah, we will begin selling those the morning of Mimosa Showdown at 10 a.m.
Okay.
at the O'Hare.
Okay. Well, clearly
So you
that
can make your
means
plan
Yes.
around that.
set your itinerary to
right.
make sure you're at the O'Hare to
that
get your
time.
wristband and then sample your mimosa.
Yeah. There you go. You can plan.
It's not
plan
really
now.
a sample. It's a drink. You drink your mimosa there and then.
Depends
we
on
have
your strategy.
I do have a couple friends that were involved in the original idea, who we have committed to taking out on the very first test trolleys. So you may see people out and about even earlier than April.
Okay.
But we're selling tickets
Testing it
April
out,
1st.
yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe during Western Art Week, it'll be unusually nice and you can pedal around then.
You have the.
No, I'm
Have
otherwise
these
occupied.
There's going to be
We're
these
otherwise
sightings.
occupied that week.
You got stuff going on then, huh?
we do have a little bit of stuff going on that week.
For those of you who don't know, Western Art Week, we become the Western art capital of the world. 14 shows, over 800 artists. And Sandy is part of the catering crew that makes food happen at the Russell.
Yeah.
Which is the big auction, multiple days of events and amazing experiences.
Yeah,
So
about 4,000 meals in 3 days.
not bad.
Yeah.
All by yourself? No,
No,
that's not
no,
true.
no. That is
That's
not
not true.
Donnie and Mike from down at N-Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a bunch of other caterers as well this year.
Yeah.
So that
So it's
we're
a
bringing in the help.
It's a big community effort
Yeah,
to make
so-
that happen.
Don't
So
count
no-
on seeing
no
the
pedal
trolley
bike
that week.
during-
No.
Come on.
And then the week after, we all leave town for the Restaurant Bar Expo. So
Ooh,
Yeah.
April 1st.
nice.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Perfect timing. We've skirted kind of all the topics of it being called SID's Pedal Trolley Tours in honor of the Sip and Dip Lounge. Are there going to be mermaids on the trolley?
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Well, because they don't have feet.
There is, I can guarantee,
That is a good
other
reason.
than a parade, that there will not be a mermaid
Ah.
on the trolley.
tried.
We're utilizing the beautiful mural of the toucan that is
Yeah.
located
Oh,
on
yeah.
our building on the corner of
Yeah.
7th Street and Central. So Sid, the toucan, as he was named years ago, he has become the mascot for the pedal trolley.
That's
So
appropriate.
that is what we are utilizing. Is
that the
toucan.
meeting spot then, or the takeoff spot?
It'll
for-
actually be from the lobby of
Okay.
the O'Hare, but
Yeah.
that's the building in which it's parked.
perfect.
It's a good spot for it.
It is
Incognito.
Yeah,
incognito with a big toucan.
he's a beautiful toucan.
He really is.
Yes. You have people hired for this. What's the training like to be a conductor of the pedal trolley?
Well, we kind of have people.
Okay.
It's more at this point kind of a voluntold situation.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, we need someone to run the trolley
Yeah.
today. Get on.
yeah, you know, my husband. I'm like, guess what you get to do at 1 o'clock every day? You are our oldest child. We'll be taking the historical tours out every day.
Perfect.
He hasn't really committed to that. He just gives me a funny look, but I'm sure you'll see him
Is
on
it
there.
a
Figure it
lot?
out. He'll figure it out by April.
Is it a look like you're not serious? I'm not doing it, or is it a look like, is she serious? Am I really doing that?
I think it's a combo of both.
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And then on April 1st, April Fool's Day, you'll be like, yeah, no,
It's not
this is
April Fool's. Yeah.
This is
Come
really
on.
you. It's go time.
Here's your hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have to work with the insurance agency about the safety. So we have to do a safety briefing, and it has to be inspected before it goes out every day. Then it has to be inspected when it comes in every day, because if things have to be fixed, the maintenance men then need to have their turn at it before it goes back out.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of moving parts with this thing. A lot more
Literally and
than I
figuratively.
anticipated when I thought, oh, this will be a super easy project.
I can imagine your
Joke's on you.
insurance agent is just super happy about it,
Right.
because I've had conversations with our insurance agent and they're like, oh, like they are the
Any idea?
biggest chicken little,
Naysayers.
the world is falling, the sky is falling type of
That's
people.
their
Like,
job. Yeah.
like, good Lord, what world do you live in where this is what comes? Well, I've seen this, I'm like, holy criminy.
I will tell you that I have more insurance person and attorney person time into this project in the past 10 months than I have in probably the last 10 years at the hotel.
Which is saying a lot because you got mermaids.
And a lot can happen.
Yeah.
So we
Not
just
only do you have mermaids, but you have a tiki lounge that requires some special coating on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
right. We have to fire retard it every 8 years, right? But so the whole safety aspect of the trolley, we've got it.
Good deal.
We'll have it down. Yeah. Right now, Donnie is our first official driver of the
Nice.
trolley. He's the only
Exciting.
one that's been taking it out so far.
Okay.
So,
He's probably just stoked about it. I can only imagine.
I mean, truly, we are so excited because
Right.
we are not stuck. We spend our days inside the inn.
Yeah.
And it can be monotonous, especially after 35 years,
Yeah.
right? So now here is the opportunity. I get to
New
take
toy.
15 people, some who might just be brand new friends,
yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm going to show them a good time downtown Great Falls.
Yeah.
It's just exciting for me.
Like,
It is.
yeah, the employees won't be drinking, but we'll make sure
Well,
that
that
those
makes
that
sense.
are drinking,
Yeah.
That
those
must
that
have,
are drinking are having the best time
Yeah.
of their life.
I only can assume your insurance agent was like, your employees are not drinking, correct?
Yeah.
Actually, that was a very important question that they asked.
I can imagine.
As the state of Montana.
Right. Like just to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you and friends experienced this in another city for the first time, and it got you thinking we should have this, what was your experience? Like, what was your favorite part, or what did you enjoy most about being on that the first time you experienced it?
The best part about when we did it is that it was just such a fun friend
Yeah.
thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're laughing, you're giggling, you're pedaling, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's alcohol involved, so
Right.
it can't be that bad, right? It was just a very fun, unique friend experience.
Yeah.
And that's what we really want. We just wanted to bring something different and fun
Yeah.
to downtown.
Yeah.
You know, if a big city
Yeah.
can do it, why can't we,
Right.
right?
We probably can do
In
it better.
theory, it'd be even, it's going to be safer in this type of environment. Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we hope.
I just think our loyal listeners know that I used to do yoga and laugh through it most of the time because my yoga instructor was really nice. Like, you're doing great. Remember to breathe. And I'd giggle. I'm like, you get one or the other. Like, you can allow me to be bent over or I can breathe. Those are your options. It's like, you're doing so good. I'm like, no, there's no possible way I'm doing good. But this is one of those experiences where you got to just giggle through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be just fun.
You really, truly are only pedaling
Yeah.
10 to 15 minutes between stops. It's not like we're taking you out on the
No.
highway and you're going all the way to Bell.
You're doing a dam tour out to Ryan Dam.
So it's not, you know, a bachelorette party,
Yeah.
high heels, probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
But
But you all carry flats in your bag anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Slip
so
them on.
we just want people to have fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's just going to be
Lighthearted.
fun.
Nothing serious.
Right.
No.
Learn some stuff. Have some fun. Probably be the best 2 hours of your life.
Right. Well, it's got to be one of, like, from your trip, that's got to be one of the most memorable things
Yeah.
that you did. And so we'll just bring that here.
Yeah.
And I love that you're doing the historic component too, because we do get people in here who
Constantly.
want a historic tour. And that's something that, you know, there's self-guided tours. We can tell you who to talk to and things like that. But the actual experience of it, I'm excited to say we have something to offer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you know, the historic part of it, we were really debating, do you think people will buy tickets? But I think they will.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see how that turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've got the best girls in the world working on the details
Yeah.
of the route with all of the little known facts as we're coming up Central Avenue. You know, this was a brothel. This was
Yeah.
this building. And this is
And
where Charlie sold artwork for 5 cents.
Yeah.
We had Who did we have on for the CD Stories of Great Falls?
Yeah, the Grim Tales of Great Falls. I'm Megan
There we
from
go.
the History Museum. I was just thinking of that. I was like, there's the Grim Tales. You can tell those along the way too.
I mean, just the opportunity to do that kind of a tour and have the information like, and this is where the lady shot her husband as he was running out of the hotel
You
3
could do
more
a,
times.
Yeah, a Halloween historic version of that. Mm-hmm.
If the weather's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's the big thing.
that's true.
We cannot
I
operate
forget
it if
what
it's
Halloween is.
too cold or too snowy
Yeah.
or too wet.
Fair.
Do
Fair enough.
you have a tentative like end of the season time? Like
Through
April 1 to
End of October.
Okay.
Okay.
So it might work just fine for Halloween.
I mean, you never know with October here, so yeah.
You know what? I've never said no to an idea, so who knows?
There you go. Very
Yeah.
nice.
We
Well-
probably will not be offering Christmas light tours on it, though.
Well, that's a lot of uphill.
Yeah.
And a lot of snow.
A lot
Yeah.
of teamwork.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be a wonderful
Very
addition.
excited. Yeah.
And if you haven't been, thinking you're going to come to Great Falls this year, this should tip your scales.
That's right.
I don't know what else you could possibly want to do that's any better than this.
That's right.
Right. There's 2 others located in the state.
Oh, okay.
So
No.
come here.
Right.
Because I guarantee where we're running ours is a lot flatter than the other 2
Perfect.
communities. I know, yeah. The other 2 communities go up and down hills
yeah.
the whole way.
Ours is flat.
Ours is flat.
Ends
Well,
with
that's the-
mermaids.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
the benefit of, river valleys versus mountains.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're right on the Missouri River, folks.
That's right.
We've got dams. You don't have to pedal over
You don't
'em.
have to pedal to them.
Well, thanks for sharing
Thank
this
you,
exciting,
Sandy.
exciting news.
Yeah.
Any other fun, exciting, weird stuff going to happen this year at the O'Hare complex? I mean, this is just a small thing. I don't know why you don't want to tackle more.
Every day is a mermaid adventure. Every day. Every
I think
single
we should
day.
have you back to talk about some of your mermaid interview process
Oh, yeah.
stories.
They're
Yes.
always interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. If they show up
Yeah.
for the interview.
Oh, there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited that a trolley is back in our community.
Yes.
I am excited. We're going to have historic tours. And of course, I'm most excited about the idea of pedaling to different locations to drink beer.
Speaking of bribes, I'm sure you could walk in this office and give Rebecca some cash and she'll tag along with you, pedal with you any chance she'll get.
Yeah. We did do a podcast episode about renting a spectator. You can rent a friend. I will
That's
ride
right.
along with you.
Yeah.
I'll make it enjoyable
Rent a
for
peddler. Yeah.
If you really want to go and have fun, you can't drink, but I'm hiring for a trolley hostess.
Ooh.
I got one hired, but I'm looking for another.
you. Such a dream of mine.
Right?
Carol should do that. Carol would be fantastic.
My dreams are so different than what I do today. A cashier at Albertsons or the ability to host.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
I know. It'll be
Right?
fun.
There you go.
Where's Rebecca? Oh, she's got it. She's got
She's
her.
got her other job.
her
She's got her
shift down
tour.
at the
Yeah.
trolley.
You could do the evening ones. I mean, yeah.
I can't drink.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but
good
you
to
get
say
historic
paid
safety
to meet all
briefing.
these new people.
Yeah, make
That would be
friends.
fun. That
It would be
fun.
nice to have friends.
You're gonna get some phone calls off of that one.
Folks, if you want more information, SID's pedaltrolleytours.com. You can always call Sandy's cell phone.
No, they cannot.
Just like, please don't.
No.
We'd be happy to field any calls here at the office, 406-761-4436. You'll talk to Carol. Carol's your guiding light on
Go-to
everything
lady.
to do with
That's
Great
right.
Falls. And folks, until we see your bright, smiling, happy, healthy, beautiful faces in our fine, fine city, we do hope you're creating amazing memories with your friends and family wherever you might be. We'll see you soon.
We Are No Dam Experts is the recorded claims from Great Falls, Montana, covering what you need to know about this amazing damn town. Damn, that felt good.